Day 2. We are going to do speaking part 1, cue card with follow-ups. May I know your full name, please? My name is Kawaljit. How may I call you? You may call me Kawal. Let's talk about bags. Do you like bags? Yes, bags are very useful for carrying because we can put many necessary things in them. I normally carry a bag with me while going outside. What bags do you like? I mostly like spacious bags because I always have so many things to carry with me. Moreover, bags with an elegant look work as a cherry on the cake. It enhances my personality. Do you normally carry a bag? Yes, the majority of the time I carry a bag with me. However, the type of bag always differ depending on the situation. What type of bags do you use in your everyday life? I mostly carry a backpack because I can keep a lot of school or office stuff in it. Due to its huge space, I can easily carry a plethora of things together. Did you use a backpack when you were a child? I remember using a bag while going to school. I can still feel the pain I had on my shoulders because it was very heavy. Let's talk about being in hurry. When was the last time you did something in a hurry? Last weekend we had uninvited visitors at home. That time we had to hurry to prepare dinner because they were more than 10 and were very hungry. Do you like to finish things quickly? If the things are of my interest, I like to do them with enjoyment without worrying about time. However, in the case of a tedious task, I prefer to finish everything quickly. Otherwise, I tend to procrastinate. What kind of things you would never do in a hurry? Things like eating something, making an important decision related to a career, deciding the design of a tattoo, etc. I would never do them in a hurry. Why do people make mistakes more easily when they are in a hurry? While doing something in a hurry, people tend to multitask. It sometimes confuses them and they make mistakes. Today's cue card is describe a family member whom you want to work with in the future. Who is that person? Have you ever worked with that person before? What kind of work would you like to do with that person? How would you feel if you could finally work together? Our first sample answer is everyone's preference for earning a livelihood is different. Some prefer to do a job, whereas others prefer to establish their own business. I have not thought about becoming a business owner. Initially, I would like to do a job in a multinational company after completing my studies. However, currently I would love to do a part-time job with my cousin Kaval. She is a food blogger. She visits various renowned as well as local food places. She normally tastes food there and shares her views on her YouTube channel KBN Food. She has been doing this for 2 years and has gained 1 million subscribers on her YouTube channel. Now, she has started getting offers from a plethora of food joints to taste and review their cuisines. However, she is unable to handle everything alone. Therefore, she is planning to hire a team for this purpose. I want to work with her because Kawal gives honest food reviews and never lies for views. I am also like her. Moreover, I would love to try delicious food items from various places. Instead of working full time, I would prefer to do a part time job because I also have studies to do. In addition to this, we worked together when we arranged a surprise party for her parents. She is amiable and guides everyone politely. I have already approached her about this. I would feel over the moon if I ever get a chance to work with Kawal in this venture. This is our second sample answer with little bit modifications. Now I would like to ask you a few more questions related to the topic. That means part 3. What are the advantages and disadvantages of working with family members? Working with family members can be a double-edged sword. On the one hand, there's normally a high level of trust which makes it easier to delegate tasks without overthinking. For example, I would feel more comfortable sharing business ideas with my brother than with a stranger. On the other hand, mixing personal and professional life can lead to unwanted tension if disagreements arise. It might even jeopardize close relationships. Therefore, it is important to set clear boundaries and communicate effectively to maintain both harmony and productivity. Why do some people prefer to start businesses with family members? People often gravitate towards family members when starting a business because they feel emotionally secure and financially safer. Family members are more likely to stand by you during tough times, which is a huge advantage. Also, they might be willing to work harder without immediate rewards out of loyalty. For instance, many small shops in my hometown are run by siblings or cousins, and they seem more united. However, not everyone is lucky. If roles aren't well defined, conflicts can occur. So, while working with family can be cost effective and comforting, it requires proper planning and mutual respect. In your country, do many people run family businesses? Yes, family run businesses are quite widespread in my country, especially in sectors like textile, food, and local retail. These businesses often get passed down from one generation to next, which adds to their emotional value. It's not uncommon to see a father training his son to take over the reins of the family store. One of my neighbors owns a bakery that has been in the family for over 50 years. However, with the rise of modern startups and corporate jobs, younger people are sometimes less interested in continuing the family legacy. Still, many families try to keep it in the family to preserve tradition and trust. What challenges do family businesses face nowadays? Family businesses face multiple hurdles in today's fast paced world. A common issue is the generation gap, where younger members want to modernize the business while elders prefer traditional methods. This often leads to disagreements. Moreover, favoritism can demotivate deserving members and create internal rivalry. Another challenge is maintaining professionalism, as people tend to mix emotions with business. For instance, someone might not fire a relative even if they are underperforming. Also, lack of fresh perspective can stop the business from growing. To stay afloat, family firms need to be open to external ideas and continuous learning. Is it better to work with family or with strangers? To be honest, that really depends on the individual and the nature of the business. Working with family can offer emotional support and shared values, but it might also come with emotional baggage. Strangers, on the other hand, can bring in new skills and neutral viewpoint, which is often valuable. For example, in a tech startup, it might be better to hire experienced professionals rather than rely on family members who lack technical expertise. Personally, I believe a balanced approach working with both is ideal. This way, you play to everyone's strength while reducing the chance of emotional conflict. What qualities are important when working with others? Some key qualities include open mindedness, good communication, and patience. It's also important to be reliable and flexible, especially when facing unexpected challenges. For example, if someone is too rigid, teamwork might suffer. One must also be willing to pitch in when others are overloaded. Being respectful and knowing how to give and receive feedback can greatly improve group productivity. In my experience, people who remain calm under pressure make the best team players. What are the benefits of working in big companies? Working in a big company comes with several perks. Firstly, there are more opportunities for career advancement. Big firms also offer better training and exposure to cutting edge technology, which boosts your skill set. For instance, one of my friends joined Google and she learned more in 6 months than she did in college. Moreover, larger companies provide job security, structured working hours, and benefits like health insurance. They also encourage networking, which can be helpful for future goals. Compared to small companies, the scope for learning and earning is often much higher in larger corporations. Even though we mention meaning of these words in brackets with each sentence, you can also take screenshot here. If you want to get all sample answers in PDFs, you don't need to buy them separately. You can just go to this Instagram page, click here. You will see five different options. Just click on Magic Bundle 2025. That includes all PDFs. Plus, whatever PDFs we provide this year, you will get access free of cost. That means you just need to pay once. That's it. Till 31st December 2005, you will get access to new PDFs. It's not like you will lose everything after 31st December 2025. It's just like you will not get more PDFs that we will provide next year. So this year, you just need to pay once. At the end of second week, we are going to provide May to August 2025 PDF, Q card PDF. At the end of this month, that is May 2025, you will get full of PDFs. Next month, you will get more topics on part 1, speaking part 1, introductory questions. We already have 1000 plus topics, but we are working on more question answers. So you will get 1500 plus question answers in speaking part 1. If you have bundle, you will get that free of cost. Then new essay sample answers, letters, graphs, reading PDFs, so many things. So go there and get Magic Bundle. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.